Oye. When I'm doing my own thing, I do not like to be disturbed. Like, if I'm in my creative flow to do this or that, I do not enjoy being told no, or being controlled, or manipulated, or pushed into doing things that, like, aren't my natural way. They also call this the power of suggestion. I do not enjoy being suggested into doing things that I normally wouldn't do. I mean, there are select things that I'm like, wow, I really enjoy this. Though, like, I am both, okay? Like, I need to be exploring new things and trying anything at least once. Preferably trying each thing like 3 times, to really make sure. Because every experience differentiates, right? Depending on who you're with and what you're doing, etc. I have some writings I am interested in creating. However, right now I'm just working with spoken word. I will be doing more writing soon. There's only so much we can do, okay? So all you can do is do your part. Do what you can while it's still legal, I meant legal. Did you know it's illegal to collect rainwater? Did you know that? Some places it's legal, though. Look it up. Okay, so like that's illegal activity in some places, and you might not know that you're committing a crime. My imagination is thinking grow your food while you still can. However, like, just know that a lot of the seeds are being manipulated and just like things aren't what they originally were. And there are some places in the world where the world remembers how things naturally were and still natural things exist. However, we are in like this mega metamorphosis as we travel through the galaxy and we go through these different like energy fields throughout the universe. Has anyone seen the joke that Elon Musk made about Rick and Morty? Like, basically how you have to be really stupid to not think it's funny. Or something like that. Again, with the whole internet, you know what I mean? Like, not being able to always trust that as a valid source of information. However, it's important that we all hold hands and come together and feed each other and put our love into this planet. Like, do what you love because you love to do it, not because like you love money or because you need to do this. Create out of love, not out of fear. Imagine how much better our universe would be if none of us were afraid. Yes, we can thank the fear and the generational fear for the lessons. However, there's a better way of living, and we can step out of these realities that we keep recreating and these habitual patterns that we see and notice everywhere because we cannot leave the past behind. It is stuck in our minds. It's important for us to be here now. I recently found out this is the title of a Ram Dass book. There's so many things for you to explore and understand. Instead of living in fear and polarity, you can have permission to get married. There's no story that says you can only have one marriage or that it has to be that way. Permanency is not a requirement of love. Love all comes from you, not the other. You cannot love one with an expectation of getting something in return. You are to love freely because this is just what you love, what you wish to connect to. I enjoy picking the brains of others. And I enjoy challenging fear and proving how it's not always correct. Yet I am also thankful for the energy of fear, for its capabilities of protecting. Understand the subconscious and what is occurring. Understand what's happening to the genetics. How people are being mass manipulated through their gene codes from the very bottom of their genes. And we know that the gut is a brain. We know we can talk to the plants and change their structure. that a plant that you say I love you to is more likely to bloom in pleasure than one that you speak vulgarities at. Are you giving things encouragement and the proper nutrients to grow? Are you willing to put in the work that it takes to generate the world and yourself as a best possible outcome? Are you willing to put in the work that's your part, that you can see, that you can teach others the way to walk and be and to share and grow and cohabitate? Make friends with your neighbors. Find out what they like. Let them teach you something new. Ask each other, if there's one thing you could teach me before you pass away, what is the best thing you could ever teach us? So many people are afraid of death to the point where they create it. There is a way to be safe and loving. How much are you willing to bend? What are you willing to break? I am thinking about breaking my sugar cravings. Sometimes this means by giving in to the inner kid that wants to have things. It's been a stressful adventure, breaking comfort zones, doing uncomfortable things, doing things for the first time. Horrific visions. It's like bad things that have happened to little girls for so long. Like, imagine girls that have their sacred moment taken from them. I had my virginity stolen from me, and now I'm imagining other girls having the same thing happen, except like more extremely, you know what I mean? Like, just imagine how traumatic it is to, like, for a woman to be raped and then, like, for her, like, privates, right, begin to bleed because her hymen is being broken. We also know scientifically that her canal will form to her partner. Dude, is this still going on? Interesting. Some people don't recognize their subconscious wishes for others. They just want to, like, make the other person's life hell, basically, because they want their life to go a certain way. Does that make sense? Like, let's say somebody, like, wants to keep you close to them all the time, and if they can't have you, like, then, like, they want you to be miserable if you're not with them, okay? And then let's say it's your wish to like be with somebody else and to live your life some other type of way, and then these two energy forces like clash with each other, and you're stuck in between these like two worlds. There's some really funny, weird things going on with our universe. Huh. It literally feels like they're attempting to stupefy everyone. And some of this is through the fluoridation, some of this is through so much sugar, some of it's through so much gluten or so much like select product that they can't stop ingesting because they forget about moderation, right? How different we would be if we all lived off of the land. People so brainwashed. So brainwashed. There's so much hate and so much control. So much manipulation. And the story is that it's for self-preservation. People aren't even good to their family anymore. Some of you let your brothers touch your children. And act like you don't know what's going on. Then some of you are hurting each other because you think things are going on. And you think things should be your way instead of how God allows things to be. It's sickening. Where are the boundaries? Where's the clear communication? Where's the unity? Where's the family? We could all be family and kind to each other instead of saying, oh, this car needs to move. We could see us all together as one in our crew, that none of us can go. But none of us can magically change our moment. Or that we're all in the situation in the moment for the moment. I certainly need a massage. So many people are scared of everything. They're always following directions of other people instead of being themselves, to the point where they let people go and thinking that like other people can be dictators and rulers. We have free will. You're going to be tested by the universe time and time again if you mean what you say, that you really choose what you choose, or if you're going to settle for something else. Cambo's card just came off. You know where your soul wants to be. Yo, this license plate says Trig. All these secret societies. There's like all this like agenda. I don't like the agenda. Parallel realities. How much homework have you actually done on that, dude? How much? How much are you afraid of that being a reality? If it was a reality. All we have is right now. Can you take advantage of the moment right now and do what you really want to do? I'm still gonna try. Oh man. Can't stop picking. My scab. From Cambo. Sun up. Something's going on, man. I'm like, I'm in this system. I could see it. I just don't understand. What has your family done for generations? What are you like historically known for? What have you done like several times? Woo! You could start journaling every day and journal about your family. Our family on this day, the son did this, the daughter did this, the husband did this, the wife had done this. And then that book can be given to our family, and then it could be a tradition that goes on. Tires seem funny or something. Huh. Huh. Owie. Almost got the scab all the way off. Should leave it alone now, huh? Kind of like really into metaphysics. And I don't mean in like a new age woo-woo way. I'm also open to learning like a ton of like more information as it becomes available to me. Like I wish I could read everything that was in the Alexandria Library. Should I say Alexandria? Ah! Can't stop picking. I'm like on like a thread. Oh, I got it. Yeah. Rabba, 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 rabba. Scabs are interesting. I think they're interesting. When I got it off. I'm so stressed. I need a massage. This is just like, You do some yoga. Everybody's just like, forget this. I refuse, dude. I refuse. Huh. There's an advertisement for someone called True News in front of me. The fact that we have to even like talk in this manner. Their life space says chi. You need to study chi more, huh? I'm way too hypersensitive, man. People are being programmed and manipulated through their subconscious minds, and each person is targeted in a select different way. You can just witness it. Though, like, who really cares about being a behavioral scientist anymore? You know what I mean? Everybody just wants to do things for the money instead of actually understanding the way the world works. Very frustrating. Very, 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 very frustrating. And depressing. So depressing. I do not enjoy the forcing of energies. If someone does not wish to be around you, it's not for your judgment or your interpretation or your control or your say. You know, if you're a trigger for their past traumas, or if there's something creating an uncomfortable experience for the other, then it's important that you grant the other permission to come to you when they are ready. If you only knew the lessons I am being like ingrained. The only thing that matters is that you have your own time and space, man. Let's just put it that way, okay? Boundaries, having strong boundaries and being strong in what you create and what you love. And not avoiding those things and giving yourself permission. Oh, I have chills everywhere. People don't care, like, to actually recognize what's going on in their societies. How little kids are going missing. Like, people don't care. They just want to look the other way. They want to, like, they don't understand what's happening. And just, like, people don't understand. and it's hard to translate, but if you can assume the frequency within yourself, then like it can heal in all lineages. But you have to truly like morph in your cells, truly align in this one state of being, and like not bending at that point. Can you hear this? I've been in this horrible traffic jam for like what feels like forever. And for me personally, like I enjoy being in sacred spaces and environments that I can actually have control over what's in my atmosphere. Never really loved cars, as stated before. I do enjoy traveling now. However, I see a much more bigger picture. I see hundreds of cars on the road and we're all going the same place and we all can't be together. We don't even know each other. There's all this illusion of power when really like the energy that we're using up isn't really intelligent. Like all of the fumes that each vehicle is creating for the atmosphere, so we lack sunlight and fresh air. And how much money or like, you know, extensive time is being put into researching like things like that. People see someone riding a bicycle that lives on the streets and they want to act like they don't know that guy. And they don't even want to take the time to really know the guy. Don't care to help nobody. There could be a unification of minds. A growth. A strong family, a strong foundation. I hope you have enjoyed your time spent with me and that you understand a larger thing happening here and how important your life is and how important all of our lives are. And I hope that you guys are helping each other out and that you're supporting each other's businesses and that you are combining your skills and your talents and teaching one another the importance of life, the importance of your life, the importance of what you value, what you put your time and energy into every single day. Sharing your parenting, being that self-parent to yourself. I have all these fantasies and all of this imagination. And of course, the inner kid's desire is to see that we all can agree on these things. Like, let's say it's your desire to have a puppy. Wouldn't it be nice if everyone was like, yeah, man, here, you really should have this puppy. And, like, the puppy even knows where it needs to go, and there's just, like, this divine alignment. However, there's so much friction. There's so much challenges and so much, like, addiction to the old way of doing things. The control, the manipulation, the force, the cruelty to one another. It's like people are so cold to each other. Nobody cares about acupuncture and the pulse diagnosis. There's a few people that truly like care and understand the mathematics or just like the science of it. I would love for more people to actually care about that and to understand what can actually be read through your pulses, what can actually be said about your body, what can be discovered. Hey. Oh. Where did it go? I'm sure I'll find that later. Hashtag booger flinger. I'm like, are we finally getting somewhere? I'm not really enjoying the energy like clouds. I'm not liking the language of the skies. Some really sketchy vibes, to say the very least. Can you hear Mother Earth's cries? Can you see what's going on? Can you see how people are valuing substances that do not give their body nourishment? That Franken food? Fake food. You choose. How do you plan to use your mind? Can you imagine your biggest dream coming true? Or are you scared that it's going to happen to you? Sometimes I feel like I'm just repeating myself. And I will continuously seek my soul family. Those who wish to put the work in. Not just dish the money out. It's so important to see what's important. It's important to keep each other warm. It's important to have cleanliness and organization and silence. It's so important. Understand the value of your resources. Do you know that you are a resource yourself, that you have access to tons of imprints of information? Think of a bunch of random different facts. What do you know? What did you gather? What are things that should be taught to one another? What gets you excited? How do you want to play? We don't have to be mean to each other to get each other's attention. We don't have to fight to flirt. There's so much better ways. Set your intentions. If you want respect, be respectful. Respect others' wishes. Respect your own wishes. Know your boundaries. Be mindful.